Hello everyone, welcome to this English corner. Okay, so we know that this is the second episode for this program. So in the previous episode, we have a talk about really interesting, but in this time, we are going to talk about things more and more interesting, everyone. So before we are going to talk about that thing, we do have two guests here. Okay, let us give a big applause for them first. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is thank you so much for coming to this studio, SMA Islam Namira. Okay, I said it's really helpful for us for now. So to get better, to get to know each other, I need you to introduce yourself first. Okay, please your turn.
Well, first of all, it's kind of honor for us to be here, and I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Adji Pratama, and I'm from the 12th of Al Qasim.
Okay, nice.
Or you can call me Dylan.
Dylan. Okay, that's good. This is Bang Dylan. Okay, so the next one, please.
Hello guys, my name is Amalina Mauliza Salsabila, and I'm from 12th grade of Al Zahrawi. And you guys can call me Salsa.
Okay, so we do have got Salsa here. Okay, so before we are going to talk about that thing, so I need to tell you a little bit about those, how to say, information. So those guys' information. So Bang Dylan have won one times English competition in this school, everyone. So let us give big applause for him.
Thank you.
Okay, nice then. So we do have Kak Salsa. So she have won 2 times for the English competition in this English Namira High School. That's good. Nice then. Good. So my question is, we know that English speaking, I mean that the public speaking is really matter in this digital era or this globalization world. So my question is, what do you think about the public speaking? Is it the skill or is it the talent?
Well, in my opinion, I would say that public speaking is a skill because actually I wasn't really into public speaking before. Like in my junior high school, I wasn't really into it. But since I am in my high school, I'm trying to practice it so I can do a better public speaking. Even I could now. And here I am.
That's nice, Dan. Thank you for so much. So you said that the point is public speaking is skill. Okay, that's good. So what do you think about that, Salsa?
Well, I think public speaking is also a skill because based on my experience, when I was in junior high school, every time a teacher told me to stand up in front of a lot of people, I would be nervous and then forgot everything I was meant to be saying. And actually, public speaking can be learned by practice.
Okay, that's good. So you imply that is kind of the skill also. Okay, that is nice then. So if we say that the public speaking is a skill, so we need to know about the primary requirement. So my question is, can you tell me what is the primary requirement for the public speaking? Amalina, please.
For me, I think the public speaking is a skill that requires good communication, like how to deliver our speech, our ideas, and our opinion. So the best thing to do is, I think, having a good communication.
Good communication is the primary skill or the primary requirement for this public speaking. That's good. Now, thank you. What about you, Dylan?
Well, based on my experience, I would say that the primary requirement to do public speaking is the courage to perform in the front of the stage. Like what motivates you in the first place is the courage. Like if you don't have the courage, then you won't start anything. Even the public speaking.
Okay, so we need the courage to step up from the comfort zone. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is the point for that answer. Good. So we know that maybe people say the public speaking is about the confidence. So my question is, what should we do to gain the confidence what kind of thing that should we do to gain more confidence in public speaking? I need your help, Dylan.
Well, in my opinion, I would say that confidence, it is just a matter of time for me. Like you can do it, you can practice more and more, and the more you practice, the more the confidence you get.
Okay, it's matter about time. Okay,
Yeah.
nice then. So therefore you will get the confidence automatically in our body. Okay, that's good. So what about you think? What is the answer?
Well, in my opinion, the most important thing are courage, and certainty. Because maybe our courage will become our certainty, and then our certainty will become our confidence.
Oh, okay, that's good. So it is about certainty
Yes.
to have a better confidence. So what about if they don't have certainty? So can they have the confidence based on your opinion?
Well, yes.
Yes,
Maybe.
maybe. But the point is to make sure they must have the certainty in themselves. So therefore, they will have the good confidence in their body or they in their mind also. Nice, then good. So I've read an article that to be a good speaker, they must have the charisma when they try to deliver their speech. So what do you think about it? Does every speaker must have the charisma?
Well, in my opinion, I think charisma it doesn't matter to do public speaking because for me myself, I don't really have a great charisma, but it would be better if you have one in yourself,
Okay.
so it can attract the attention more of the audience.
Okay, so it implies that you said it doesn't really matter, but if you have that, it is better.
Yes. Sir.
Okay, that's nice then. So, but what do you think about it, Amalina?
Well, yeah, actually, charisma doesn't really matter, but the things that we should have in ourselves are the eye contact and then the attention from surrounding. But by having the charisma, I think will make people more interested in our speech.
Okay, I see. So we can imply that the charisma is not a big deal for the I want to say it's not a big deal for the public speaking thing. But the point is we must have confidence and we must have a good content in delivering it. Oh, nice then. So we know that, and I've also read about the article also. So they said that reading really helps the speaker to prepare some content to be delivered to the audience. What do you think about it? Does reading help the public speaking session?
Well, based on my experience, I think reading helps me a lot because through reading you can get a lot of new information and you can even increases your vocabulary and train your pronunciation of words.
Yeah, yes, that's nice. So public speaking is about pronunciation also because
Yes, sir.
if we can't pronounce a word good, so they will not understand us. That is
Yes,
the
sir.
point. That's nice. So that's the thing that I just remember. Pronunciation matters also for the speaking. So what do you think about it, Salsa?
Yes, reading is so important, sir. Because by reading, we can get more information about the topic that we will bring that we will deliver. And it will make us not only stuck in our opinion, sir.
Okay, so we can relate our idea with the other person's idea, so we can paraphrase their idea to be our idea also. That's nice then. So that is really matter for reading. Okay, nice. So now we are going to talk a little bit about the next question. So as our first question that the public speaking can be learned or public speaking is skill. So there must be a place to improve our public speaking. So my question is, where can we learn public speaking freely? Freely. So can you tell me about the platform or the place where can we learn that public speaking?
Well, in my opinion, obviously you can learn it through the internet. Like there are many articles that are talking about public speaking and some of them are native. So yeah, you can learn them through internet.
Okay, that's nice then. So we can learn the public speaking on internet because it is free, right?
Yes.
Nice then. The point is free. Okay, what about that? What about you? What do you think about it, Salsa?
Well, based on my experience, sir, I watch some videos on YouTube, and actually there is a channel called TED Talk, sir. Yes.
Okay, so yes, I've watched several videos on TED Talk. So what do you think? Is it help you a lot?
Yes, it's helped me a lot. Sir.
Okay, nice then. So So we know that there must be many channels on YouTube. So can you give me another example for the channel for our audience so they will watch that channel also.
There is another channel, and it's called Toastmaster, and it is also interesting to watch.
Interesting to watch. Okay, that's nice. So the point is freely, all right? So what about you? So Salsa said that she usually watches some video on YouTube, so therefore she can learn the public speaking. So do you watch the video or something?
Well, for me, I don't really spend my time to watch those videos from the Amalina just said. For me, the articles that are talking about public speaking, like the tips and trick, it helps me better.
Okay, I see. So you are a reading person, not how to say, not to watch something to learn.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
you are the reading person. All right, that's nice then. So my next question is: so we have already discussed about how to say, is it can be learned or the place that we can learn or something. But now we are going to talk about the difficulties in public speaking. So we know that you have been through the hardest time before you are really great for this moment. So I need to ask you several questions. Can you tell me what is the hardest things in the public speaking? Amalina first.
So I have read an article, and in that article, scientists said that our brain have psychological DNA, and it will make our brain wired to protect us.
Okay.
And any activity require us to exert or effort is demands difficult
Difficult.
or dangerous.
Okay.
So our brain tells to avoid
Avoid
it.
it.
And most people believe their brain, and I think that is not good. So.
That is not good. So we know that sometimes our brain is so really tricky. So sometimes, for example, like the hunger. Sometimes it's not really hunger, but it's thirsty only. Yeah. Okay. So this the brain is really tricky, and we don't need to trust him, or we don't must. I'm saying we don't really trust it matter. Okay, that's nice. And so, what do you think about it, Dylan?
Well, in my opinion, I would say the hardest thing is about the preparation, like what topic we should deliver to the audience and how to pronounce words and what's the best topic to deliver. I think that's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part. So what about the deadline? Deadline, is it the thing, the harder thing for you, for Amalina, the deadline?
Yes, it is. It is.
It is, yes, it is. So for example, like if you want to deliver a speech, how many days do you need to prepare the speech itself?
I think it's about 3 days, maybe.
3 days. 2 days. Okay, that's nice. 3 days is quite a long time. So
Yes,
therefore,
sir.
that we know that practice is matter before we are going to practice it. So what about you, Dylan? How many days do you need?
Yeah, I think it's about 2 or 3 days.
3 days. It's
Same
similar.
as Amalina.
Same as Amalina. So you said that we need times about 3 days to prepare it. So my question is, how often do you practice in those 3 days? So do you practice 3 hours in a day, or do you need time 8 hours to practice that speech in a day?
For me, 1 hour is enough.
1 hour is enough.
The hard thing to do is to make the scripts.
Oh, I see that. So you have really good and practice, and then the point is we need time to create the content itself. Okay, good. So what about you? How many hours do you need to practice for the speech?
Well, I mean, from the 2 or 3 days, I don't mean it literally, but whenever after the school, I always practice the public speaking.
So if
From what the script that will I bring?
okay, that's good. So if we talk about the time, so how many hours it will be?
I think 2 or 3 hours. Maybe.
2 or 3 hours for
In
days.
one day.
In one day, so it takes time 9 hours. So if we combine combine all those words, so it takes time 9 hours for
Yeah, I
practice.
think so.
Okay, 9 is too much. I can bear it to practice that 9 hours. So that's good for you, Dylan. So you have the the good ability in practice. You may stay on track to get a better outcome. That's nice then. So we are going to talk about the last question. So this is really, really, how to say, interesting question. So my question is, will public speaking change your life? Amalina first.
Definitely, yes, sir. It will.
It will.
Because by having a good public speaking, it can make me or it can help me to connect it with others.
Okay.
And if we want to be a leader in the future, we also need to have a good public speaking so that we can encourage or we can invite everyone to make or to do what we want them to do.
Okay, that's nice then. So I believe that it will change your life. Okay. So what about you, Dylan?
Well, in my opinion, I share the same idea as Amalina, sir. So, in order to be a great leader, we have to have a great public speaking. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. So I hope that you will be a great leader someday. Okay. So we know that the great leader are a public speaker. Okay. So they can, how to say, manage the employee, or they can encourage other or the environment around him or around her to do something as he like, or to do something as she likes. That's good. So we know that every person must have a motto in their life. So I need to know about your motto. So may I know what is your motto, Dylan?
Well, I do have a motto. So the motto is called "Whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger."
Okay, what doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice then. So do you apply that motto in your life?
Yes, I think so, sir.
It's not just a motto, but you apply that thing.
I'm not certain of it yet.
Not certain of it. Okay, that's nice then. Good. So what about you, Marina?
I do have one, sir.
Okay.
And it is things are not to happen, but things are made to happen.
Are meant to happen. So everything has been written.
Yeah.
Everything has been written. So we need to accept the reality. Okay, nice then. So maybe that's all for our today's how to say conversation or today's discussion. So it is really matter for us. So we know that you have already shared us about the trick and tips, especially about the free things. So now for the audience, we may learn about the public speaking by themselves. So you may, how to say, you need to learn the step by step or the guidance from Dylan, guidance from Salsa also. So maybe a good or better than them. So I hope for now that's all for our English Corner podcast for today. So I would say really big thanks for you guys, because you have to hear, you have spare your time to come here, and that is really matter a lot.
Yeah, it's our
Thank
honor,
you,
sir.
Our honor, that's good. Thank you so much. Have a good day. And last word for the audience. Do you have any final statement, please?
Well, if you're amateur to do public speaking and if you don't have enough confidence, I think it's not a big problem. As long as you have the courage within yourself to perform, I think it's enough.
Okay, that's nice then. So the key word is practice,
Yes.
and practice. Oh, last one, please.
Be brave and believe in yourself, guys. That's it.
Okay, that's good. Nice then. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day and goodbye. See you in the next
Bye-bye.
episode.